Okay, the first thing that I do when I go flying is do a pre-flight test. And by the looks of things out here today, I may not fly because it's cold and it's a little on the windy side. What I use for my pre-flight is called the Kitty Hawk app. It's a free download. In just a second, I'll show it to you. Okay, here's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to hit refresh data. And yeah, it don't look good. It's 49 degrees. I'm okay with that, but what I'm not okay with is the wind. The wind is blowing 12 miles an hour south-southeast with occasional wind gusts. I don't fly usually when the wind is higher than 10 miles per hour. It's just not safe. You can ultimately lose your phantom, and if you read the Phantom's form, you can see how that happens more often than not. What people do, they fly out with the wind behind them to get the tailwind to see how much distance they can get. But what happens is when they fly back, they're flying into the wind, and they don't compensate for the extra time that it's going to take for their Phantom or drone to get back. And what happens oftentimes is it lands before it gets back, and then sometimes lost. When the battery gets down to about 3%, I think it is, 5 to 3%, the aircraft is designed to safely land wherever it's at. Some people complain about that, but personally I think that's a good idea. I'd hate to see it fall out of the sky because somebody just didn't bring it back before the battery depleted. At least the drone will land safely, and hopefully you can find it. There's a lot of good tracking devices that you can put on your Phantom for that purpose. Litchi app includes a Find My Drone application, so that will help you find it if that were to happen to you as well. So for this video, what I'll do is just walk through what I would normally do with my pre-flight check. I've created a pre-flight check on Kitty Hawk's website. And what I do after I open the app, I go to that pre-flight checklist and I will go through each item. And as I look at each item, I tap the check mark. And what's good about that is, especially the new people, they just get their drones, they have a tendency to take it out of the box, get out, and just put it in the air without really checking everything. I know what that's like. I've been there too, but it pays to do the pre-flight check, the pre-flight trip inspection. And it's good to have it written down in advance, or like I say, use Kitty Hawk or some other application and create your pre-flight list online. And then when you get out here, go through it each item at a time. That helps you not forget something. So take the time to do the pre-flight check. Check your equipment. You know, make sure the props are okay and everything else. I'm going to put a link below this video. So I'll have to come back. My plans were today, if it wasn't so windy and cold, was to compare flight distances between two different antenna modifications, the Arctec and the Max AUV. I have both sets of antennas. I did this once, but I tried to record my iPad Mini's video, and the processing speed was just too bad for that to happen. So I wasn't able to get that data. I did bring my iPad Air with me today, which has a better processor and should be able to do the screen recording and allow me to see the imagery. I'm also going to order some goggles I've been reading a lot about that, and I have my eye on a couple different ones. One thing about using goggles, from what I understand, and a disadvantage about using an iPad or iPad mini or other tablet device, even an iPhone, is the displays are just not bright enough. When you're in bright sunlight, even now with an overcast, it's hard for me to see the screen on my iPhone. And because of that, you miss a lot of good video opportunities. So with a set of goggles, you have the first-person view, and you're looking at what the drone is seeing, almost like you're inside a cockpit. And I believe you'll not miss out on some good video that I know that I've missed out on. I've come home before, watched my video, and said, "Oh man, if I had saw that, I'd spend more time videoing that area." But because of poor display on my iPad, I missed it. So hopefully a good set of goggles will eliminate that from happening. So stay tuned. I'll be providing those video reviews on those two antenna modifications soon. I just got in the boosters for the Max UAV antenna set. So what I hope to do is try the remote without the boosters, see how much distance I can get, and then put the boosters on and see how much further I can get. Also the video quality and so forth. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel. I hope this video and others that I put up will help you. That's what my intentions are. Click the like button down below and subscribe to my channel, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you now. Have a good day.